Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. Now, the Denver Post, they wrote a great article on Coach Prime. Is he on the cusp? And also the Colorado Buffaloes, are they on the cusp of revolutionizing college football? So I want to go over this article and give my thoughts. Stay tuned. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. All right, so like I said, the Denver Post, they wrote a really good article here. I'm going to go over a little bit of it and then give my thoughts. It says, are Deion Sanders CU Buffs on the cusp of revolutionizing college football? This is an experiment on a grand scale, which I agree with. Now, you remember when Coach Prime met the team for the first time and he talked about, I'm bringing my Louis luggage with me and I'm going to try to make some of you quit. That really hasn't been done before. Like, you know, as far as in the media, I'm sure coaches have had strong things to say about their team in their first meeting in the past, but it just wasn't on social media where we could see the behind the scenes. And shout out to Coach Prime's son, Deion Sanders Jr., aka Bucky. Him and Reach the People Media in the pregame show, they're doing a great job of showing us the behind the scenes. And a lot of other colleges, they're really just not doing that on a daily basis. Some colleges, they'll let you see some of their practice and some of the behind the scenes, but not like this. In that aspect, Coach Prime and his staff, they are revolutionizing the way things are done in college football, especially if they have a winning season. Moving into the second season and third season, if he continues to improve, yes, he is revolutionizing the game because other coaches are going to be taking note. And what did Coach Prime say in a recent video? When the former New York Giants head coach came in, which I believe he hired him now, he said to him, we recruit with this camera. That's how we recruit. You don't think that other players around the country and also high school are not watching these film that Bucky and the pregame show and Reach the People Media are putting out. They're putting this out, and a lot of them want to be a part of this situation. A lot of these players at Colorado that started YouTube pages, their YouTube pages are blowing up and they're capitalizing off of it, which is generating revenue for them. Oh, and by the way, their links will be in the description of this video. I have all the links there with the players that have YouTube pages, and I'm constantly adding to that list. So check out those links. Kermani McLean and a bunch of them, they have YouTube pages now. And Kermani McLean is also, he's like vlogging on a daily basis, and it's only going to help them generate revenue. Travis Hunter does it. So in that aspect, they are revolutionizing because other people are going to follow suit. Now, the originators of anything, of any change, they always face scrutiny, don't they, in history? So Coach Prime, he came in and he said, we're going to make you quit. And he had a huge roster overhaul. And if he starts winning, other coaches are going to follow suit. They may not do it to the magnitude in the media how Coach Prime did it, but they're going to slowly recognize and say, look, this is working for him. We're going to have to bring cameras in. We're going to have to institute some type of media presence, even though they are, but not like this, because you feel like you're a part of the team. Just the way Bucky, like, they don't let you know, they don't give you everything, but they give you just enough. And that's important for people that's following the team. Now, as Coach Prime's first preseason camp approaches, the Post is examining the way Sanders has already proven to be an agent of change in less than a year. His impact on college football coaching, CU, and Boulder community as a whole in the business of college athletics, hiring the 55-year-old NFL legend from Jackson State, one of the athletic icons of his generation, but untested as a major college coach, was a staffing equivalent of a Hail Mary. Athletic director Rich George put on his Cordell Stewart pants, called his shot, and went deep. I don't know when they say he's relatively untested. I don't think so. I mean, he's already have experience as a head coach. I know people are saying, well, he was at Jackson State. This is not the Power 5. But look, let me tell you this. Yes, he wasn't at the Power 5 level, right? But Colorado is Power 5 level, correct? I guarantee you Jackson State could have beat that Colorado team last year. Okay? They could have beat them. Okay, just based upon, they went 1-11. Jackson State would have been in contention if they had faced Jackson State. Jackson State, more than likely, they would have came out with that victory. And Colorado is Power 5. So I understand that he doesn't have experience as a Power 5 coach, but trust me, it's coming. We coming. So they went on to say in 8 months, Colorado football has come from the least relevant, least interesting Power 5 program to the epicenter of the college football universe. Season tickets sold out in mid-April. Television networks are slotting the Buffs into primo Saturday viewing times instead of letting them fritter away anonymously on the Pac-12 network. ESPN aired one spring game this past April. It was Colorado with a sellout crowd packed a snowy Colorado Avenue for a glorified practice. The practice had Fowler pitching himself on the microphone, as he called it in person, for the worldwide leader in sports. There's no roster in college football that has been built this way before. Let me stop, Fowler. Now, the Fowler continued. Let me stop right there. He said there is no roster in college football that has been built this way before. That is not true. He did it at Jackson State. See, people, to be honest with you guys, I don't think they was really paying attention to him at Jackson State. They weren't paying attention because they have to correct this. They're saying this hasn't been done before in college football. Now, if they say this hasn't been done before on the Power 5 level, I could see that, okay? I could see them saying that, but don't say that this roster overhaul hasn't been done before in college football, because he did it his first year at Jackson State. He brought in so many players, it was just crazy. And they lost 4 games, and then the year after that, undefeated, year after undefeated. So he constantly built upon the last season, even though he was only there 3 years. But maybe they just wasn't paying attention. He wasn't on their radar like that, but it has been done before. So I always have to correct that when I see that in the media. It has been done before. He's done it before, and he was successful at it. That's why coaches are sitting there looking like, and some coaches are hating because they know it's coming. They know. Now, they said here he's managed to stay relevant. Kids could sniff out phony 15 yards away. Parents usually nab a whiff at 10 yards away. Brett Getz has been fielding calls from college football coaches, big-time college football coaches, for about 20 decades running, and the co-founder of South Florida Express, one of the nation's leading 707 programs, says Coach Prime is real as it gets. Absolutely. Kids these days, they're a little prima donna, laugh Getz. Those Express alumni include Teddy Bridgewater, Geno Smith, Tyler Hurley, Amari Cooper, Ashanti Samuel Jr., Sonny Michael, and Devin Bush Jr. I think some of the old school stuff helped these kids. I agree. Some of the old school way of teaching, these kids need this. These young men, they need old school coaching. Now, what did Coach Prime say when he first met with the team? What did he say? He said when he went into the individual rooms, they had music playing and they were on their cell phones. That is not an environment of winning. It isn't. First of all, that showed a lack of respect. You got to have respect before anything else. And Coach Prime, a man of his magnitude and resume, he commands respect. And if he walk in that room and they were playing music and on their cell phones, how are they going to win? No wonder they went 1-11. No wonder. There's a reason why they went 1-11. Because everybody on that team was not garbage. They had some quality players on that team, and they still went 1-11. Listen, there's levels to college football players. You got some college football players, right? They were athletic enough in high school to get a Power 5 scholarship, right? And once they get there, they're just happy just to be on the team. They got a free education, which is important, but they're just happy to be on the team. Let me just take some pictures for the gram with my uniform on, hey, they're not really trying to get to the next level like that. And then you have some that really take it seriously. They're disciplined. They take it seriously. They're trying to get to the next level, because they did have some players at Colorado. I forget the defensive back's name, but he went on to transfer somewhere else. But he did get drafted in the first round. They did have quality players on that team. They just have some that want to get to the next level, and some that they're just happy to be there for photo ops or something. Those are the players that he got rid of. Okay. And he didn't, and some of the players, he didn't just say, oh, leave. Some of them, they felt it within their spirit that they just had to leave. And then maybe some, they just needed some change and went somewhere else. But they always talk about this roster overhaul. Coach Prime commands certain respect. He's an old school coach, and he likes to do things a certain way, in a uniform type of way. That's how you win ball games. It starts from the foundation first. That's where it starts. See, we in football, everybody can run fast. People could block, but there's something else that you must have in order to start winning. So he built this from the foundation. He started at the foundation first. He said when he walked in those meetings, they were on their cell phone and playing music. Do you honestly think he was going to try to coach them? Absolutely not. He knows exactly by talking to these people, having a conversation with these people, who is serious and who is not serious. He wants the players there that are serious about getting to the next level, not just the NFL, but professionally after football. Remember he said he wants players that are tough, fast, smart, disciplined, and with character. He really actually means that. And he has those players there now. It says Coach Prime keeps his circle of trust small, but that circle has social media channels he continually feeds with exclusive access and content, a sort of one-man media ecosystem that now calls Boulder County home. And that ecosystem of social media channels, he said that's how he recruits. And it's actually working. Okay. Like I said again, I don't see a lot of other college universities doing this. Jackson State is doing it. But of course, Bucky was at Jackson State, so it started with Bucky, but they're doing it. And it attracts attention to the program. And then that attracts the players and the family. The family's watching. They want to know where their kids are going. And I guarantee you, talking to Coach Prime, their parents is all in. People could sniff out bullshit a mile away. That's why Coach Prime said he's real with the parents. He's real with them. He's not giving them any kind of promises. And guess what, folks? People respect that. Now, they're saying here in the article as well, it's too early to say it's revolutionary. No, it ain't too early. It is a revolution in progress. He's revolutionizing the game in real time. It is not too early to say that. He's doing it now. And it ain't going to take long. Let me tell you, it's not going to take long for him to turn this program around. It's not going to take long at all. He's going to do it immediately. I know some people are saying, oh, it was a 1-11 team last year. It's not the same team. The whole attitude is different. And each year is going to build upon the last year. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to this article in the description. It's a really good article. I think, if you into Colorado, you should read the article. You may have done so already for people that already live out there. But I thought this was a really good article. In closing, I think Coach Prime is revolutionizing the game in a major way. He's revolutionizing his game. And he's doing things that are raising eyebrows, but he doesn't care about that. Guys, he had to rebuild this team. A lot of these coaches that are talking, they didn't inherit a 1-11 team. Okay. He had to go in and he felt necessary to move some things around. He moved a lot of furniture around, didn't he? He sure did. But the main thing that he did was bring his core values to the team. And it started from the base level. And then he's working his way up. And it's just a matter of time before you start winning ball games. What say you? Drop a comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.